What do you think is special about Milwaukee?
That's not a good question to ask me, because I work in the politics of this city, and I'm more upset with the city than I am not. My issue with Milwaukee is segregation, and there seems to be nothing. It's always been housing, and we're probably the first or second most segregated city in the country.
When you come to Milwaukee, you know that the LBG community and all of those people, they just kind of set off to themselves. I don't think that Milwaukee actually fully yet embraced them.
You know how Milwaukee is, we're segregated. So there was nowhere I would even know any gay people. I wasn't allowed to even associate with people that weren't Jehovah's Witnesses. Being a part of that community and being someone on the North Side, I didn't have any exposure.
I'm fortunate because I work in the community, so I get to socialize and be in those spaces. But if you're not working in the field or you're not connected in a way, there's so much isolation that's out there.
They just look at them as kind of like an organization, a little core of people. But I feel like that if Milwaukee actually start living and let living, you know what I'm saying? Then you'll start to see people mingle in and just be a part of the city as a whole versus just a separate entity.
We have a hyper-segregated city, so you must do things in order. It's not natural. We don't run into each other at the grocery store. We don't run into each other, at church. We don't run into. So we have to do something extra, and I implore people to do that, so it can be real, so that your relationships with us can be real. And we're great people.
We've known for some negative things, but so many people leave Milwaukee and they come back because they say, I don't know, this is home.
I think Milwaukee is special because of the people who live here and the connections that can be made. There's so many people doing such cool stuff. It really taught me I don't need to go to the coast to find really great theater or really great filmmaking or dance. It's happening right here.
I don't know if Milwaukee's special, baby, but I'm glad to be here in Milwaukee. I prefer being here in Milwaukee than Chicago and New York.
What do you think is special about Milwaukee?
The growth, because I like to see it now. When I'm coming in from Chicago and I'm looking now, because I see the growth. We are evolving into better people, opening up and letting go of a bunch of mess that was done a long time ago and swept under the carpet, and people being ignorant and people being discriminatory. I see a lot of it being let go. And I see the barriers just being broken down and just being thrown away. And I think it's a positive. And I welcome it, and I'm thankful that we are getting past that.
Milwaukee's a beautiful city. I mean, we are really lucky. We have that lake that looks like an ocean, Lake Michigan. I mean, that's who we are. That's where we get our water from. We have 3 rivers, internal. This is huge amount of water and quiet and calm and beauty. And I would just like everyone to feel like they belong at those waterlands.